The next indie game I got in the Steam summer sale was Pilfer, A Story of Light. This is definitely the most enjoyable game I got in this sale, because I just had so much fun playing it for the 5 hours it lasted. So let me tell you all about it and give you reasons to buy this game and support its creator. Pilfer, A Story of Light is a 3D platformer made by the single developer Vincent Prom. You play as this little raccoon and you traverse through linear stages in which you collect coins and search for the special star cards. At the end of the level, you will be rewarded with a lantern. This game draws heavy inspiration from Super Mario Galaxy and other 3D platformer games. Many ideas are taken and put together in nice and new ways. At the beginning, I thought the controls are a bit weird because some moves work momentum-wise while others have a set speed. So your double jump gets longer with momentum, but the dash always stays the same. I also couldn't play with a controller at the beginning because I gave my controllers to my school for a theater performance, so I had to get used to playing with a keyboard, but surprisingly it wasn't bad at all. I even tried to play with a controller when I got them back, but it just felt weird, so I switched back to mouse and keyboard. This has a reason, of course, but I will tell you about it later. Their levels are designed very well and flow very nicely. There seriously weren't any bad ones. One was annoying because you had to collect so many stars to progress, but every other level was unique and enjoyable. There are 40 levels in the game and each and every one felt different and unique. It has some real variety. Sadly, the graphics aren't that good. The details in the levels are weird and have some weird collisions sometimes. There are also different assets packs mushed together. It also don't know which engine it was made, but I guess the Unreal Engine, because there isn't a Unity splash screen and the reflections look pretty good. After looking at the file structure, I will say it's definitely a UE game. So the lighting looks very good on the character, but on anything else it's kinda alright. Sadly, the animations and cutscenes also fall pretty flat because the animations are very stiff and there is a ton of sound effects missing, which feels pretty weird. The sound effects during gameplay are also not perfect, because the player sound effects are way too quiet and anything else sounds alright. The sound effects also are from different people, so some of them feel a bit out of place. What doesn't feel out of place is the music, because the developer made it himself and it sounds alright too, pretty catchy. Like I already said, this game feels a lot like Mario Galaxy. The level structure, the elements in them, the star card is just like the comet coin. And just look at the title screen intro. But to be honest, I don't like Mario Galaxy at all. It is the slowest and strictest Mario game. I don't like it because it has the worst movement in any mainline 3D Mario game. And you just walk on one straight path to the star. You can't explore some big and cool worlds because there is nothing to find in them besides one comet coin. But enough about my hate for Mario Galaxy, because even if Pilfer is much like Mario Galaxy, it was way more enjoyable. The levels are linear enough, so you don't have to explore, like on some planets in Mario Galaxy. It felt more like a Sonic game. The only thing to find was the star card, which was never that hidden. The only other thing to find was some cool shortcuts, because there aren't any invisible walls. You might look at Pilfer and think the game is pretty slow, but no. Here comes the coolest feature in Clutch. Let me present the B-Hop. Yes, that's the official name. If you go fast, you have to jump as soon as you land to carry on with the momentum. When you do a yellow B-Hop, you slow down a bit, but if you do the more difficult green B-Hop, you keep all of the momentum. To start a B-hop, you can dash and jump as you land or slide jump after that. The slide is much faster, by the way. That is also the reason I kept playing on the keyboard, because I could control the camera with my mouse, which was way more precise than with the right stick, so I could B-hop around even better. So, should you get Pilfer, A Story of Light? Yes, absolutely. Their cutscenes and graphics aren't that good, but the core of the game, the gameplay, is absolutely fun and satisfying. You know a game has a good movement system if you are just running around and having fun, and that's absolutely the case here. The price is absolutely fine and the developer should seriously be supported. He also has another game named Crow Story, which shares a lot of similarities, but the game is absolutely free. Crow Story is also surprisingly deep interwoven with Pilfer, so check it out. And if you want to check out another platformer for free, I don't know, 2.5D, then check out my own game Skyscracher. Bye bye!